There is the First Amendment to the Constitution, a law in this country that prohibits any restriction to what you can say. And my right to say what I want to say is being restricted at this moment. Of all the places in a college, in a psychology class. And it just so happens that it's a critical thinking class. And the assignment is, it's a written assignment. It's called My Big Enough Why. And it's all about my three biggest goals in my life. Discussing this. That's what it's about, to explore what's the three most important things in my life. And the restriction is my big enough why, my biggest inspiration, my purpose in life is the Zeke Show. And I have the email there, the instructions. I am not allowed to discuss the content of the Zeke Show in this paper. Okay? Not usually when there's restriction on communication, usually commonly it's political, like so there's some political oppression. But in a psychology class, in that context, it means that there's something that's being withheld. Something is being hidden. It's being suppressed or repressed. Something is pushed down. Either you know what it is, or even you yourself don't know what you're holding down. But that's why, like everything, I tell people, like, you got something to tell me. I always tell people, I want to hear it. I want to hear the truth. I never hide from the truth. I never push anything down. This is why this is getting to me. Okay, so what is it? I'm want to find out. This is why I'm doing this. So, so the way it started, this class that I started this semester, even before the class started, first I texted the instructor. I asked what the textbook is, so I could get it, study it. She responded. She told me what it is. I got it. I started reading it. And then I told her about the Zeke Show. I sent her the link. I sent her my favorite video in the Zeke Show, which you can look up. It's called My Function and Purpose. And this is what it is. It's a case study on myself, the Zeke Show. And that's what I talk about in that video, My Function and Purpose, is that I articulate eloquently and honestly everything that's going on inside of me. And I think I can contribute to the field of psychology by doing this, by constantly talking about everything that's going on with me, which is what I'm doing right now, you see. And one thing about this, I've been told, well, you can't do a case study on yourself because it's biased, but there's ways around it that you can have somebody else do a case study on you, and you can supply them with that. You can be helping them, or you can do a case study on yourself and referring to yourself in the third person. Instead of saying I, you can say he. Okay, so there's ways around that, and it's really precious to me because I think because I know more than anybody else what's the thoughts and emotions that I am having, I would be best at articulating them, especially because that's what I do best. Okay, so the instructor she didn't like that. She didn't like me posting it. In fact, I got traumatized because she banned the discussion board. She closed down the discussion board completely because I posted it. And she told me I'm not allowed to discuss it in the classroom. I'm not allowed to mention it to any of my classmates. I'm not allowed to bring this up in the classroom. Anything related to this matter, I'm not allowed to, because I was having a discussion to her about this, and she said, "You're not allowed to do that in a critical thinking psychology class in a college." Okay, and now the assignment is what's most important to me. And I have the email that she sent me. I'm not allowed to discuss the content of the Zeke Show. I can refer to it. I can talk about how it inspires me and the goals I have, what the short term and the goals I have about it, what I want to achieve with it. But I'm not allowed to discuss the content of the Zeke Show. And I mean, that's the first video, the only video that I sent her. My purpose and function, the content of it is my short and long-term goals of the Zeke Show, is I want to make a case study of it. And I'm not allowed to talk about that for some reason. What's going on?